This video is going to be all about getting healthy, especially mentally, because my mental health is the reason why I dumped all my good habits and replaced them with bad, unhealthy habits. So I'm going to include some mental healthy type things. My morning routine is one thing I put in place to help with like self-care and my mental health, but it's such a struggle to complete the morning routine because there's a lot of interruptions and distractions from it. It's a work in progress and every day is different. Today was one of my better morning routines. Like I was able to do my makeup. I love makeup and I don't get to put it on as often as I would like. So I made time to do my makeup today. I did some stretching and rolling on this fascia thing I'll show you because my back is really tight, my neck is tight. So I've been working on different areas. My hamstrings are tight, my quads are tight, my calves are tight. And honestly, I just need to work on my fascia like all over. That's one of my goals. So welcome. This is my first Get Healthy with me, and I plan to do more of them as I progress in my journey. First thing I want to talk about is foods that I've already cut out, and there's some foods that I'm still eating but I need to cut them out. But then there's some foods that I can like play around with and work them around my lifestyle depending on how active I am. One of the things I need to cut out is the chips and salsa. Now, I love chips and salsa. I don't eat it very often, but since I'm starting on this journey, I definitely need to stay away from it. But like I said, I haven't had chips and salsa in a while, but I'm not really picky when it comes to chips. Sometimes I'll have chips with nacho cheese or cheese whiz and jalapenos and stuff. So another thing I stopped eating was hot peanuts in the shell. I love hot peanuts, but they're too salty. There's way too much salt. And so I cut those out a couple years ago. I haven't had any in a long time. Another thing I need to stop eating like altogether is cereal. Every now and then I'll have a bowl of cereal, but I guess I have to cut it out like altogether. Another thing I stopped eating is white cheddar cheese popcorn. It's really high in sodium, calories, plus it gets all in my teeth. I still have my wisdom teeth and I still have to pick way back in my mouth, and that's really annoying. Fried tacos is another one. I stopped frying my taco shells. Ooh, donuts. I just bought some Krispy Kreme donuts. There was a point in time where I was eating donuts pretty much every morning, every other morning after I dropped my kids off from school. I would go to this donut shop. I'd have a medium cup of coffee with a couple of donuts. And then sometimes I would get these little ham and cheese croissant things, and oh, so good. So I've gotten much better. Like I hardly eat donuts now. It's like the occasional donut. I could see if I was really active and burned a lot of calories every day, I could rationalize eating a donut every now and then, but I'm just like so sedentary right now. Like I work out every so often. It's not consistent. The point I'm making is that I've cut down on donuts and I'm really proud of myself. Ice cream is a problem. My kids love it. My husband loves it. So I'll just have to, it's a journey, so we'll see. Like right now we have cookies and cream, and then we have the strawberry flavor, and then we have another home style vanilla flavor, and I just finished off the peppermint ice cream a couple days ago. Ice cream is gonna be my biggest foe in this journey. So those are foods that I'm gonna stop eating. Now I'm gonna talk about foods that I have started eating more often, and foods that I wanna start back eating. Like I used to eat roasted broccoli and Brussels sprouts, alfalfa sprouts. Sprouts are really good for you. There's a third sprout that I used to eat with my salad. I can't think of it right now. Those are a few things I'm gonna start eating more often. I love steak, so I started buying steaks more often. I started buying more chicken breast, more fiber. I'm gonna start eating celery more often. I love avocados. Avocado has good fiber. I love blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. What I love about myself is that I love eating a variety of healthy foods, and I'm willing to try different things. Like we tried kombucha a couple weeks ago. I don't like it. I started eating more salads. I like getting these salad kits because they're easy, and I hate cooking. I hate prepping, chopping, washing. I hate all of it. I hate being in the kitchen. The only thing I want to do in the kitchen is make a cup of coffee. maybe make a protein shake. I got this one, Blueberry Bliss. I hate spinach, so I don't think I'll enjoy that. I got the sesame Asian salad, which I really love. I'd never tried an Asian salad before, and my husband, he brought one home from work. I've been hooked ever since. It was so good. I'm always trying different Asian salads. Most of the ones I tried are not that good. I wanna go to Sprouts and Trader Joe's and see what salad kits they have. Oh, I like these because I don't have to wash anything. I don't have to chop up anything. I don't have to drain the lettuce. You know, that's another thing. I don't like wet lettuce, and I'm not gonna get a salad spinner. You know, I'm not doing that. I almost forgot to mention eggs. I started eating a lot more eggs. I used to eat eggs all the time, so that's one thing that, yeah, it's pretty loud. Every morning I would eat 5 to 6 eggs. Like I said, I hate cooking. I've developed this really bad attitude about cooking. I don't know how I'm gonna get around that. I do know how I'm gonna get around it. I'm gonna focus on the end result. And if I focus on, okay, I need to get this protein in, then that'll force me to get over that hump of cooking. I gotta go in there and cook something for myself, and it's not even that tasty. Like, eggs aren't that tasty, especially eating them every day. I don't eat them because I love how they taste. I just eat them for the nutritional value. Oh, I need to show y'all the protein powder that I'm taking. And I'm not too sure about this powder. I don't know if it's slowing down my digestion because I'm really sensitive to casein, and they put casein in a lot of these powders. I don't know if it's the milk that I'm drinking it with. So I lowered it. I was drinking like 10 ounces of milk. I lowered that to 4 ounces. So now I only put 4 ounces in my shaker cup, and I fill the rest up with water, and then I add a little ice in there. So we'll see. This is the powder that I'm currently using. I was using the dimetized powder, and I don't remember having any problems with that. When I drink a protein shake every day, let's say I have a protein shake like 4 days in a row, that following week, I'll start feeling bound up and just real funky. I'm gonna have to play around with these powders more often, take some notes, and get scientific with it, because I wanna know how to introduce this into my diet, like on a consistent basis. How do I say this? I don't wanna keep using it in a way that's gonna make me sick. That's it. And the brand is BSN. They call it Syntha 6. The flavor is chocolate milkshake. I don't really care for the flavor. It's 2:45 and I'm hungry. All I had today was a cup of coffee and a Krispy Kreme donut. I went and bought a box of holiday Krispy Kreme donuts. They had the red, green, and white sprinkles, and so I got them. I'm not gonna show you guys what I'm eating because it's not gonna be healthy. Okay, I'll tell you, it's gonna be tostadas. Once I finish up these tostadas, my plan is to not buy any more refried beans so that I won't make bean tostadas. I'm gonna stop buying these. I love Rosarita beans. I tried making some homemade refried beans. It was a disaster. I just stick to this canned stuff, and oh my God, I love bean tostadas. It's a problem. And I wanna watch that first episode of The Witcher season 2. Season 2 just dropped. So I'm really excited about that. It looks really, really good, really good. So I finished eating, and now I'm gonna show you guys my little body work area where I massage myself and work out the kinks and all that. This is my fascia blaster. This is the original one. I found this on Mercari. I think I paid $60 or $65 for it. I bought these blocks, these elevated blocks. These are for like elevated squats. You can put them on your toes or put them under your heels. But in this case, I use them to do calf raises. And I'm supposed to do calf raises like every day. It helps with blood circulation. And then I have this piece of, it's like this long. I'm gonna show you what I do with this pipe. Put it behind my knees and I sit on it like that. It would be easier if I wasn't wearing my robe. And the pressure is supposed to like help with your fascia. It's supposed to like break up cramps or tight muscles or knots or whatever. And it's applying pressure to my hamstrings and my calves at the same time. So I can put pressure this way, and I can put pressure down here, and I slowly just like roll it down to my tendon. I can't even say that this is a good hurt. It just hurts. It's pretty painful. So then I got this thing. They have this in different sizes, and I got the biggest one they had because I knew I wanted to use it for my back. I think the brand is called Trigger Point, and I think this costed about $60. I'm not sure, but it was not cheap. It was worth every penny. I use this to massage myself. Since I can't get professional massages, I really like this thing. So I got this stability ball. Well, the brand of this ball is Urban Fit, and it's 55 centimeters, 22 inches around. I also got the ball stand. This is by the same brand, Urban Fit. This sucker was $25, way overpriced. I love it because it keeps my ball in one place and it's not rolling around. It's nice and neat there. I also got this huge mat. Where is it? That's how big it is. I'm 4'11", 59 inches, and this comes up to just below my shoulder. The brand is called Yo Gorilla Mats. I wanted something that I could do a whole floor workout on without stepping off of it. I think that's it. Oh, and my jump rope. And it's black, of course. Well, I'm gonna get dressed now, and that's all I got. So I finally got dressed. I put on some workout clothes. I was gonna go to our little gym over here and walk, but I remember to have a Bible study coming at 6. They'll be here in about 40 minutes. I'm gonna take my 3rd dose of pills. I take vitamins, minerals, and some herbs. I'm gonna show you the other supplements that I'm taking. This is vitamin C with rose hips. I take 2 capsules of this every day. That's 2,000 milligrams. I'm also taking a vitamin B complex, 1 capsule a day. This is CoQ10. Our body makes this, but as we get older, the production slows down. So this is something I like to rotate throughout the year. I just take 1 capsule a day. And next we have manganese. They say our soil is depleted of manganese, so that's why I take it to supplement my diet. This mineral is really important because one function it does is it helps with the production of collagen. St. John's wort. They claim that this helps with depression, so that's why I take it. Ginkgo biloba. I just take 1 capsule of this every day, and they say that this increases the blood supply, the blood flow to your brain. That's important for brain health, so that's why I take this. Last thing I take is Vitex chaseberry. Take this to help balance out my hormones, specifically estrogen and progesterone, and I take 3 capsules of these every day. Something else I started doing to get healthy is I started a weight loss journal. I've tried journaling in the past before multiple times, but the thought of someone finding my deep innermost secrets, that's really disturbing. But this is just for my fitness journey. That's it. There's nothing personal going in this. Just knowing that changes everything for me. So far, I've been writing in it pretty much every single day. I think the journal is going to help me because it's going to remove the thoughts from my head and put it on the paper. So that frees up space in my mind. It declutters my mind. I have anxiety, and sometimes it gets really, really bad. When I make a to-do list or a grocery list, or anytime I write my thoughts down, I grab scratch pieces of paper. Sometimes it's envelopes, sometimes it's receipts, and I just jot things down just to get it out of my head. And that's always helped me with my anxiety. And I feel like in the same way, this journal is going to help me. For today, I wrote, I'm going to update my morning routine. I'm going to do that on Canva because a few things have changed. Like, I don't drink coffee anymore. I was drinking holiday coffee, like Starbucks came out with some limited edition holiday flavors, so I was drinking those, but I'm done with that. So little things like that I'm gonna change. I want to make it shorter so it doesn't feel so overwhelming. Some of the things I'm going to take off of there and just maybe put it in a different routine. I think I'm just gonna finish it right here because the video is getting too long and most of you aren't even gonna watch it this far. Honestly, like most people just click off after like 1 minute, less than that.